Woo! Shut up the music. Welcome everyone. We got the dancing lights. We got me in the jacket because it's cold. And here we are. 2 years, baby. 2 years of streaming. Who would have thought? Honestly, who would have thought? Because not me. 2 years. And some people said that I wasn't gonna make it. Anyway, here we are. So today, riding solo, unlike last year. We're doing the little anniversary stream. I should put some music on for a little bit. Now I think about it. Put some little music out here. Welcome to the anniversary. Oh yeah. Welcome to the anniversary. Then get this awkward. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted later. I'll stop the lights in a second, but hi, welcome everyone. I'm so excited today. We did it 2 years, so we have a couple things to go through, like always. Some stats, some cool stuff, and of course doing the ranking of this year's games. So let me stop the lights. I'm gonna put you like that. Like that too. All right, we'll have them switching around, whatever. In something special for the anniversary. So let's start off. Let's go over here. Let's start off with, goals. Because we had goals to do last year. There you go. So we had some goals that we needed to go through last year for 2024. It's a bad screenshot, I know. Don't remind me. We're gonna ignore the last one because that one didn't happen. But let's start over. Stream 200 hours or 12,000 minutes. Let's see spoilers. Let's see our stats. Our stats for there they are. 27,000 minutes or 455 hours. Yeah, we crushed the 200 hours by a landslide. Reached 50 followers on Twitch. We did got to that amount. 74. We have 74, which is good. So we did complete the 50. Complete 50 games on the 101. We did complete 101 game or 15 games that I'm remember correctly. Reached 400 subs on YouTube. Best case 750. We're at 637. So we did complete the 500. I kind of cheated because we were on like on 480 last year, so we didn't really grow that much last year. That's fine. We still did stuff. Did a 9-hour stream. Bring this back up. Longest stream last year, 9 hours and 11 minutes. 9:11. No, I did not do that for the joke. And then retroactively bring the highlights from 2023. We did brought the highlights from 2023. And then finish 2 co-op Prince of Brittany. That's never gonna happen, probably. So get that out of the way. So we complete everything for 2023, which is good. Or 2024, sorry. So let's do, I want to show this up because I found this very interesting. So this was last year. I did 13 games on PC, 118 achievements, 87 sessions, 11 games. My top 5 games for that year, Spider-Man. No surprise. Phasmo, Borderlands, Deep Rock, Portal. You want to see this year's? 54 games, 630 achievements, 357 sessions, 48 new games compared to the 11 of last year. That's wild. And then this year, love how different the games are. You had Risk of Rain 2, which has become my most played game and my favorite game of PC so far. Skyrim, of course, had to be up there. Hades. God, I love Hades. It's been becoming so good of a game. Yakuza 0. What can I say? I really liked it. And Fallout 4. All these games, can't complain. They were all good. And then you had the other 3 statistics. So the Steam recap, real good. I pulled this earlier, but I want to show it again. These are the close this one. There we go. These are the stats for this year, 2024. So in minutes, 27,000 plus minutes, which is amazing. Over 450 hours of streaming. 9 hours and 11 minutes was my longest stream. We averaged 4 hours and 6 minutes, which I'm pretty sure this was a goal last year. I don't know why it's not into a list. I wanted to do more than 3 hours. Remember, I wanted to average 4. We did over 100 streams, 111. That's pretty good. Our average viewers, not that high. We'll get better, I swear, hopefully. My most live viewers of 2024, 48. Most max viewers, 7 at the same time. My most messages, 185, which I can recall. It was on the Cuphead video. I remember that. So if we go left, we have, you know, let's do this first. Let's do this one's first. All right, 23 versus 24. You can see how vastly different. Over 10, almost 10,000 minutes of difference. We didn't even reach 300 on my first year, but we did 450. That's pretty good. 737 was my longest stream. 911. We averaged 3 somehow, which is kind of amazing that we averaged, that we averaged 3 hours. 3 hours on the first year. We bump her up to 4. I want to keep it up. We did not reach 100 last year, but we did this year. And you can see only a few. I only did what? Not even 20 more streams, and I did over almost a 200 hour difference. That's insane. Viewers, like I said, they went down, but that's fine. Most live viewers, that was my first stream ever, I believe, with Batman Arkham Asylum, which was insane. Most max viewers, 7, I tied, and then most messages was also the Arkham Asylum one with 277. At the end of the day, we have done 44,000 minutes, 747 hours of streaming, and then the rest is just the rest, and then over 200 streams. Technically, this is 208. Technically, these are good numbers. A lot of effort, and then I can see the numbers. I can quantify them, which is what I wanted to do. With that said, let's look what I have. Oh wait, before we go to the goals, I want to point this out too. This is very important. This is last year's statistics for my YouTube channel. So I want to point a few things out. In total, we only had 3,590 videos or views on the videos. The shorts, I don't count the shorts because there's way too many. I wanted to focus on this. 3.5k of viewers, almost 3.6. Okay. My average duration for the whole year was 3 minutes and 31 seconds, with only 210 hours of watch time. There we go. So, honestly, not much. And if you see this, where is it? Only 2 videos hit triple digits. The D&D with guns, the first part for Wonderlands, and then some level in Ratchet and Clank, which I don't even remember. And then what's the rest? More Ratchet and Clank again, the 101 video original, The Last of Us. My Five Nights at Freddy's video was up there. It was pretty good. Ratchet and Clank, Five Nights at Freddy's, Ratchet and Clank. So there was no diversity in this. Let's look at 2024. Almost 10,000 views, 9.5. So we tripled that. Our watch time, 1,660. Compared to the 200 that we did earlier? That's insane. And our average from 3:31 to 10 minutes. And not just that, I want to point this out. Very proud of this. Look at the views. Every single video in this list has triple digits. And every video under that also had triple digits. It's pretty good. And our impressions went 200,000 and 20 more. That's insane. And this year, tons of variety. If you go from the bottom up, Supermarket Simulator, y'all like that game so much. I'm happy that y'all like it and you give me a lot of average. I didn't like Supermarket Simulator. I played 3 parts, and on my 3rd part, I was so bored. No lie. So maybe I have to try more simulators in the future, but for now, I don't think so. The DLC for Portal Revolution, Tomb Raider Part 1, This one surprised me very much. I didn't see this one coming. I don't even know why it was there, to be honest. Yakuza Part 4. Very out of nowhere. But people like, and look at this. The average out of 183 views, the average was 51 minutes. That's the second highest one in this list. Just want to point that out. Because the next video, Chef and the Sun, Seekers of the Stone DLC, with only 209 views, did more watch time than almost every video over here combined. That's insane. That video did so well. This is one of those that I actually put time and effort when it came out because I really enjoyed it. Also, it was kind of niche in my opinion because it's not the same playing, let's say, this versus Rivals or Dragon Ball. This actually did pretty well. And look at the impressions. Barely any, not even 1,000 impressions. Every other video here has thousands, even tens of thousands. But somehow, right? Risk of Rain, baby. I just knew it. Risk of Rain, really well. I was so proud and so happy of this. This one also a very random. This is the Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. 10,000 plus impressions. 222 views. 5 minutes of watch time. Not bad. 21 hours of the whole thing. That's pretty good. Yeah, sure that. Yeah, Seekers of the Sun did almost at 10% or over 10%. That's wild. Then you have, what's this? Cuphead. Who thought this was gonna be a good idea? Cuphead on Expert. People like that one more than my. Where's my other one? Is it not here? Oh, interesting. I thought that one was gonna be here. The first part. All right. Interesting. Anyway, 224 views. Only 2 minutes. But give me a 9 hours. That's fine. Skyrim. I think the title did it for this one. Over 300 hours. I've never seen this before. That is true. I play this game a lot, so it makes sense why this title captured people. Spoilers. It was a chicken. That's the thing that I never seen before. A chicken on the Winterhold College. And then, oh boy, Sparking Zero. So I took a little bit of a risk on this one. I didn't put a part. I just put why is Super Saiyan 3 the best form, and just put myself in front of Super Saiyan 3. That's it. I felt like this was gonna be a flop, and it became the 4th most watched video of this year with almost 300 views. 10 minutes of watch time, almost 11 minutes, 53 hours. That's pretty good. Then the top 3, which I knew only one of them. The other 2 I did not see coming. This is free. Portal Revolution Part 1. Not even 10,000 impressions. 420 views. 421 of average duration. 30 hours of watch time. Did not see this coming. I thought it was gonna make maybe 100, if even, and it became my 3rd most viewed. Then this one, I felt it was gonna do good, but not this good. I Am a Fool. Resident Evil 1 Part 0. Part 0. It wasn't even Part 1 because I played as Chris Redfield, and I got stuck and I just reset the game. So I just made it its own video and it just blew up and it did good. It's like, all right, I'll take it. It has the highest, or second highest, 4th highest click rate, 3%. Only Tomb Raider with 4.6, which is pretty impressive, and then 3.2 and 3 for Super Mario Simulator. But 3 minutes and 48 seconds, not bad. You still give me 31 hours. Could be better. It's not this. This is what the numbers that we want. 100s per video, but of course that's, you know, as you can tell, not that easy. But I did average double digits for a lot of them. And then The King, the only video that surpassed 500 views, which I knew was gonna happen. The End, Undertale, No Mercy finale. 13,000 impressions, the most out of any video in this list. 2.9 click rate, 521, giving me 5.5% of my total views of this year. Only a minute and 25, which is kind of sad. But views, that's what I wanted to see, the views go up, and it sure did. I honestly cannot wait to come back next year and see this. see this list once again, because this list I think is gonna be very different. I hope to see one goal that I didn't put on that, because I don't want to be fixated by numbers that I cannot control. One number I would love to see, first of all, this on 10,000. That'll be really cool. Seeing 10,000 views, we're so close. Seeing one video over 1,000, only one, and have at least 3 videos over 500. Because this year we accomplished triple digits on all, which is impressive on its own. Now I want to see 1 on 1,000, 3 on 500. And I think it's possible. We did 3 over 400, which is pretty good. None of the 3, which is weird. 3 over 4, which is good. I want to see 1 over 1,000 and then 3 over 300, over 500. I want to see this on 10,000. Maybe get 500,000 impressions. That'll be good. It all depends how much I can pump out this year. It's gonna be a busy year for me in my personal life. But 500,000, 10,000, 15, maybe. And then this, I want to see this on 2,000. It should be 4,000. That's what I want to see on this one, 4,000. But I'm gonna go for 2K. These are goals I'm just throwing out there on my own YouTube journey. See how bad it, or how good or bad it can be. Because I really think we can do all of those. If anything, this one, the Chef and Son and Yakuza Part 4, those two demonstrate that. And spoilers, we're gonna play some games this year. Let me put you up a little bit. We're gonna play some games this year that are gonna get views. We're gonna play some games that are gonna get views and attention. I'll spoil those later. Let's see what else we got. We got one more. Oh, goals for 2025. Let's go with goals 2025. Here we go. So I want to do. Let me pull up this too. Okay. Stream 350,000, yeah. 350 hours or 21,000 minutes. We crushed that this year. I don't want to push myself too hard because I know I have a lot of changes coming up in the sense of life and work. So I know there's going to be a lot of less opportunity to stream. So let's see. Is that it? Yeah, it is. Reach 100 followers on Twitch. Well, that's 74. Right now I'm seeing it. 74 followers. I think we can make 100. I don't think that's too much. Yeah, last year we went from 45 to 74. So 74 to 100 should be doable. Complete 10 games of the 101. The reason why I only say 10 is because, let me pull it up. I have a lot of games on my computer, right? That are not on the list. And I have a lot that are on the list. So this year, let me show you my Steam room. I bought a bunch of games. I bought a bunch of games that are not in the list, and some of them are. From this year, Borderlands 2, where are you? Borderlands 2 is gonna be part of that. That's one of the lists. Then we also have from the list that are gonna be important eventually. We have, where are you? Elden Ring. We're playing Elden Ring, guys. Confirm on stream. Elden Ring is happening at some point. And then I have Oblivion that is on the list. Not happening. Not yet. I took out Final Fantasy X2, but I'm restaying in it. I'm putting it back on the list. Where's the other game that I know is gonna do well? Oh, Outer Wilds, Persona 4, Persona 5. Okay. Resident Evil 7. And eventually, Knights of the Old Republic. Also have Spyro here. Bunch of games. If you heard, Elden Ring, Persona 4, Persona 5. Those 3 games alone, that's gonna be 3 months of this year. It's gonna take me 3 months to pass those 3 games. It's like, okay, let me not push myself too hard because the 101 is gonna be hard. I'm also currently juggling 3 games with the 101. I'm doing Borderlands 2, Assassin's Creed 2, and Crash Bandicoot. That's a lot of games that I have to go through currently, but that's gonna be 3 games that I can knock off the list real quick. We also have Assassin's Creed, the new one coming out, which I want to play. So yeah. Reach 7. Let's go for the next one. Reach 750 subs on YouTube. Best case scenario 1,000. So just like last year, any range between that will be good. Right now we're at 637. It's been really slow year. And I put content. It just hasn't gone anywhere. But we're live streaming now on YouTube. That should help with the anniversary, or so with the pushing content, hopefully. But shorts are gonna be my main thing coming up. Let's see how that goes. Do a 9-hour stream. I think that will be done more than once. I should have put do 3-hour 9 streams. I think that would be more doable than just one. But I'll try to do a few throughout the year. You know what I should do? Do 1 9-hour stream every month. That should be a better goal. We'll think about it. Retroactively bring highlights from the games of 2024. Let me tell you something. I've been editing these highlights for so long. God, no. For so long. Because some of these games have over 200 clips, like Yakuza and Skyrim. Uncharted. All these games had over 200 clips that I had to go through one by one to get through them and eventually just put them on there. I'm happy to say some of them are already coming out. Let me look it up real quick. I have Hitman coming out tomorrow, actually, I believe. No, tomorrow's what? Wednesday? Never mind. This Saturday. No, Hitman just came out last Saturday. There we go. This Saturday we have the Emika games, which are the horror games. Then you have like Undertale, Uncharted. What else I have? Modern Warfare 2, Skyrim. But I have a lot more to edit, so I'm going through those slowly but surely. But you will get one highlight of every game that came out last year that had enough highlights. There's some games that do not deserve their highlights. That they're not good enough, or they just maybe 1 or 2 clips. So I'm gonna make a miscellaneous, very big compilation of all these games. And hopefully bring it there. But I'll work on that off stream and throughout the year. What matters is this last goal. So last year we did not put a monetary goal. I sure didn't put any. I didn't want it to. And I did make some money. I made 69 cents. I made 69 cents from TikTok. So thank you, TikTok, for your 69 cents. Some kind person donated 50 cents doing one of my live streams, and then eventually did some more. Right now, if you're in TikTok, I cannot see if you're doing anything. TikTok hates me and I cannot see anything in there. I should make a account to see that. But for now, I somehow, some way want to make $100 total, of course, not from one source. That could be TikTok just donating, YouTube making finally ads, or opening subs for Twitch, which out of the 3, I think that one's the one that is the most feasible, just because it's the closest one to actually happen. With that said, I just want to try to make $100. Even if I only make 50, that's still a win. If I make 100, that's the actual goal. I'm confident we can make over $100 somehow, some way. We will this year. And hopefully eventually through, partners and such. I think that's everything that I have picture wise. Now I have my favorite thing to do. We're gonna do our tier listing. So this is last year's. This is 43 games, I believe, was in total that I played last year. This year I played 40, which is a lie. I played more, but I had to put like 7 games in one for a reason. But this is last year's. So at the very bottom, only one game was terrible, which was Final Fantasy 3. And that's it. Beyond that, every game was on the mid slash good games, like look at that A tier. That A tier was stacked. Resident Evil 2, Uncharted 3, Last of Us, Tetris. As much as I hated it, it was good. Bioshock, Halo Reach, Uncharted 1, Sly 3, Wonderlands, Apex, Five Nights, and Final Fantasy 2 specifically, and Alien. And then B tier was solid. Life is Strange, Part 1, like the first game. Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. Celeste should be A. I don't know why I put it B. Damn. I need to change that. Celeste is at A tier. Gears of War 1, Phasmophobia, Ratchet and Clank 1, Hitman 2016 or whatever it was called. Halo Combat Evolved, Dishonored? Damn, Dishonored on B? Who made this list? Or I mentioned Fighting Finch. And then Sister Location. These games at the bottom make sense. Damn, Sly Cooper, I wish you would be, but no, you're a C tier game. And then the S tier. S tier was goated. Portal 2, Halo 3, Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. What's this one? Commando. I forgot the name. Sly 2, Mortal Kombat 11. So good. And Hogwarts Legacy. Surprise hit. And then the top 5, Bioshock Infinite, Skyrim, Uncharted 4, Arkham Asylum, Uncharted 2. Let's see what we end up this year. I already load up this year, so let me pull it up. So here we are. And I already put top 5 and everything. But here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna put any games on top 5 until we do the S rank. Until we do all the rankings first. With that said, I know one game that has to be on top 5. So we'll get to that when we get to that. Let's go through our contestants real quick. Battlefield 3. Borderlands 2 should not be here because I'm still playing through it, but I did play last year with Brittany for a little bit, so that's why it's here. I'll put it on S. I won't put it on top 5. You have Fear 2, Hitman Blood Money, System Shock 2, Tomb Raider, Undertale, Before Your Eyes, Cuphead, Everybody Gone Through a Rapture, Journey, Life is Strange, Before the Storm, the Emika Games Collection, because I wasn't gonna put all of them because I don't remember all of them. Resident Evil 1, Supermarket Simulator, Yakuza 0, Hitman Absolution, Hotline Miami 1 and 2, The Lion King from the SNES, because I did play that this year for my anniversary, my what was it, my 50 follower or 500, I don't remember. Resident Evil 3, Risk of Rain 2, Silent Hill 2 Remake, Doom, Peggle 2, Peggle 1 is not here for some reason, Portal Revolution, Risk of Rain 2 is here again. Oops. Don't worry about it. Sparking Zero, Portal Revolution again, put it at the bottom. Tony Hawk Underground 2, Mass Effect 1, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, Fallout 4, Double Exposure, never played it, so we'll go back. Mega Man 2, Mass Effect 2, Peggle 1, there you are. I put you with Peggle 2. Hades, Modern Warfare 2, the Marvel Rivals, because I did play Marvel Rivals both on stream and off stream. I was playing it right before this, and we might play it after this because I want my Moon Knight skin. Alright, so let's start with less games this year to rank, and they kind of know where they're gonna fall. So let's see. Battlefield 3, I only played the campaign. Campaign was good. I only played in one sitting, so, but it was iconic, so I'm gonna keep it on B for now. Borderlands 2, I'm not even gonna think about it. It has to be an S tier game. Even though I haven't finished it, it's an S tier game. Borderlands 2 is the best Borderlands in that series. Fear 2, God, Fear 2 was bad. Fear 2 was bad. It was extremely boring, but I had to go through it because it was Halloween, and I bought it for like $1. So I needed to play it. I needed to make my profit on it. Spoilers, made $0. So guess what? The joke's on me. I'll keep it on D tier. I'll be a little bit more harsh this year. Hitman Blood Money. What made fun this game was that I had to play it on on mouse and keyboard. I remember that. I couldn't play it on controller because it didn't support the controller. So it was a struggle going through him and Blood Money. But it was a good game. That clown house was funny. I'll put it on C. I think it deserves a C. Oh, System Shock 2. You were on the list. I had no idea what to do with you, and I played you for one part, and that was it. It is one of the 2 or 3 let's fails in this list. This game is the reason why Final Fantasy X-2 is back on the list. So I'm gonna just put you in F. I don't care. For those 3 System Shock 2 lovers, I will not go with it. Tomb Raider, I think it's a solid B. Can't even put it any higher, any lower. It was a nice exploring game. Nothing crazy. I'll put it above Battlefield 3. Nothing crazy. Wow. Undertale. I don't think anyone will fight me on this one. Arguably our most entertaining stream of the year, when we had to fight Undyne and Sans for a solid 5 hours, and it felt so good. So yeah, this is an S tier, and spoilers, it's a top 5 game, so we'll leave it there for now. Before Your Eyes. Oh boy. This was a game that was trending on TikTok, and I said, sure, I'll play it. And it was like $5, maybe 10, something like that. And I said, I'll play it. Short, not memorable, but it was fun. It was short. Sure. Under Hitman. Cuphead. Ooh, Cuphead. I'll be honest with you. This was, when we put it with streaming wise, it's an S tier. Gameplay wise, nah, I'm kidding. It's an S tier. Cuphead was an absolute riot, and arguably the best stream that we had this year. Undertale was the best stream when it came to like, I don't know. Both of them were like giving the same energy. These two, so they both had to go hand to hand, because Cuphead had a feeling, Undertale had another feeling. We did struggle with Undertale a lot more. Cuphead was very fun though, so we'll keep them like that for now. Everybody's gone to the Rapture. This was a game. This was a game. Just like Before Your Eyes, it was a good story, but gameplay wise was god off. Half the time I don't even know where I was going, so I'm just gonna put it right above Before Your Eyes, but under Hitman. Yeah, so far no A tiers. So far no A tiers. Journey, I think that's an easy S tier. Actually, no, it's an A tier. Here's the reason why Journey is an A tier. This might be controversial. It's a great game. I remember when it came out, it was like the hottest game on PlayStation. It was a PlayStation exclusive back in the day. People loved it. People wanted to play it. It's too short. It's too short. I'm sorry. It had to be longer, but it's not. And that's the only reason I want it on A tier and not S tier. We'll keep it there for now. Before the Storm, Life is Strange. I think that's a solid pick. I love Life is Strange universe. I do. That's why I have double exposure here, and I want to play it. But Before the Storm, 3 short episodes, very nice, very easy. I think I played them all with Brittany, so you know, that was fun. So it was a fun dynamic to have that, because she had never seen it and I have. So yeah, that's interesting. Every single game in the B tier I have played before. Detecting a feeling, kind of a little thing out here. But I cannot give it a C tier. It's better than these 3 games, but it's not better than Journey. Yeah, I think that's a solid place to put it. To be fair, I did enjoy it a lot. Emika games, oof. So this is what, 6, 8, 10 games combined? That's the problem. They started all like a very cheap thriller, horror games, so haha, whatever. and then they evolved to its own story, and you go, wait a minute, and it actually became pretty good. It was a good way of tying everything up, storytelling wise. Gameplay wise, was developed probably by like 3 people. I cannot give it, too harsh on that. It did what it needed to do. I felt like the first like 4 games were pretty good, and then the 5th and 6th game were okay. I think low B or high C is good. Let's keep it on high C for now. I'm very excited though to see what they have cooking up for this year, because they have more games coming. Resident Evil 1 HD remake. I don't know, dude. It has my second most viewed game of this year. That's true. Resident Evil 1 was good. It was really good. Especially replaying it, like when you play it with Jill and then you go back and play as Chris. It was good. I will say it's a B tier. I will argue it's an A tier. Yeah, it's an A tier. I cannot. Yeah, and I wasn't even playing it the right way, but it has to be an A tier. A tier is too good. Oh, Supermarket Simulator. Y'all really love this game. Y'all really let Queso and the whole world roll with this, and you guys give me a lot of views for it. I'll say that. But I sure didn't like this game. It started really good, and then when I figured out that I had to be doing labor, I was here like this. I was so bored. I dreaded those streams. It's a D tier. It's a simulator. Maybe if I play another one, it'll be better, but I don't know. I'll look up what other simulators exist in the world, especially recently. Yakuza 0, that's us. Yakuza 0 is a top game. This game, I want to play all the Yakuza, and I'm gonna make it not an official goal, but I'm gonna make a under the table goal. I want to play every Yakuza game, so I want to play one every year, 1 or 2 every year, depending on how busy we are. But Yakuza games, they're in my heart now, and I want to play like a dragon and the man who forgot his name and whatever, all those other versions of Yakuza. So I don't even have to think about it. That's an S tier. S tier getting more S tier than A tier. Look at S tier. It's the most popular one so far. Hitman Absolution. It's better than Blood Money, that's for sure. I'm gonna put it in B. Yeah, I think that's maybe an A. Hitman Absolution, that game was so good. The story, the story, the game, the assassinations, how different you could go. Before Hitman Worlds and Hitman the remake, this was the pinnacle of Hitman. I think absolutely has to be number 1 or A, not S, but bottom of A. Oof. Hotline Miami 1 and 2. I don't remember 1 much. Oh, it's not a good story though. Yeah. Hotline Miami 1 was very entertaining, so I'm gonna put it on B. Hotline Miami 2. The story was so wacky. I don't know. I didn't care about the story that much. Versus 1. 1, the story was better. Hotline Miami 1 was a better story. Yeah, I think that's a fair. Yeah, that's a fair way of putting it. One of these games don't look like the other. Lion King for the Super Nintendo. Charlie's gonna kill me, but I'm gonna make it a C tier. A D tier, sorry. We just play for funsies. It's not a great game. It's a hard game. It's very hard. I'll put it in C for Chavera. C for Chavera for my sister. There you go. It's at the bottom of C tier. Actually, I enjoyed it more than Before Your Eyes. I'll say that. It was a fun stream. There you go. Resident Evil 3. Same complaint as Journey. Too short. Resident Evil 3 felt like the shortest game that I've ever played for Resident Evil. Resident Evil 1 and 2 was eternal. Resident Evil 5 is super long. Resident Evil 6 is extremely long. I haven't played on stream, but oh lord, that game is so long. Resident Evil 3 though, very short. Too short, I will say. But the gameplay was good. I like, what's his name? What's the guy's name? It's not Miguel. What's his name? Carlos. Good, Carlos. He was good. He was funny. He was beautiful, man. But game was too short. For a remake. Oh, and it had Jill. Jill has my heart. Jill absolutely has my heart. She has become my favorite Resident Evil character. That is not even close. I used to love Chris. But Jill's a baddie, okay? I really hope she comes back for Resident Evil 9, how the rumors are going. Oh, I know why these two are here. Because this is Risk of Rain, the game, and then Risk of Rain, the DLC. Yeah, there we go. Risk of Rain 2, yeah, yeah. It became my most played game. Of course, an S tier game. Let me shuffle this up. And then we'll go to the back. And then Risk of Rain, the DLC. DLC was okay. When it launched, it was rough. But it was fun. The new maps made up, but not great. Silent Hill 2 Remake. Yeah, this is an S tier game. For this year, this is an S tier game. I'm sorry, there's no way you don't put Resident Evil, or sorry, Silent Hill 2 Remake on an S tier. It made everything that was wrong with Silent Hill so much better. It made everything that was wrong with Silent Hill 2 just good. Everything that I complained from the first game, they made it better. And I did not have to look a single guide, which was also really good. Thank God. And the boss fights, that daddy boss fight, I'm sorry, that daddy boss fight was way too good. That remake for it, they did everything they had to do, and I really enjoyed what they did with that. The movement was good. The combat, they did change it. Yes, they made it less scary, or less spooky, but that's okay. You don't have to make it, hard for the player. You made it still fun, and it was hard still. I enjoyed it. Doom 2016 is a shooter. I'm simply just gonna put it in B tier. It was a good game. I have played it before. I just need to play it for the list. Nothing too crazy. That thing, that's a fair assumption. Peggle 1. Peggle 1 can go fuck itself. I mean, what? Peggle 1 can eat dicks in the D tier because Peggle 1 was hard. Peggle 1 was hard. I did not care about it, to be honest with you. Now, Peggle 2, on the other hand, deserves a C tier. Absolutely does. Peggle 2 was a very fun game, very different. I like how entertaining it was. I think that's solid for both of them. B and C are getting shot. Look at that. We're getting close to that, similar to last year. Portal Revolution, S tier. I don't have to say how much I love the Portal franchise, and Portal Revolution being a fan-made expansion for the game with voice actors, the music, little Easter eggs on the same both universe and to the developers, and giving me one of the hardest times I had with Portal in a long time. There was a chamber that I was there for a solid 20 minutes, just scratching my head like crazy. I think Portal Revolution was really good. Really good. So S tier in my opinion. Oh, Sparking Zero is next. I still haven't finished this game. I still have not finished this game. It's better than Raging Blast. Is it better than Xenoverse? You can argue it is. The only reason why I want to put it on not lower or higher than A or B is because of the what if stories. The what if stories made this game, in my opinion. But I don't think it was an A tier game because the gameplay is too repetitive and it's just there. I mean, what do you expect? It's a fighting game, but you say that, oh, Ken, it's just a fighting game. Of course, it's gonna be repetitive. But then explain how I put Mortal Kombat 11 on my S tier for the year before, and it's a fighting game. So yeah, I think B tier is a fair choice. Tony Hawk Underground 2. This was for the 500. This is for the 500, I believe. Oh, Lion King was my 50 follower. This is the 500 sub. Did I play this with mouse and keyboard? I don't remember. It was rough, but we did it. Yeah, I think it deserves DT. It's not a great game compared to every. You know, it should be hand to hand with the other Celebration game. You know, that should be fair. Yeah, I think that's a fair assumption. Mass Effect 1. It's not the worst game I played this year. That's System Shock 2. But God, it deserves a spot in hell with that other game. Mass Effect 1. I don't know if you missed the stream. What happened that day? I hated Mass Effect 1 so much that I died at some point and I just closed the game and I said, oh no, Shepard went on a coma. Oh no. And oh, suddenly we wake up on Mass Effect 2, which was the funniest joke because in the actual game, you do get an explosion and you end up basically on a coma and then you get waking up on Mass Effect 2. And I could not believe I called that from just a random moment that I just wanted to do it because that's the ending for Saints Row 1. That's why it did it. So I'm happy I somehow got it right. So Mass Effect 1, bottom. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 or 1 and 2. Ooh, this game was good. Did I play both? Yeah. Yeah, it was good, but it wasn't like, whoa. I think that's a solid Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I think so. It's a B tier. You know, it was an old game being remade, so it makes sense why it's okay. Fallout 4, I think it deserves an A tier. Very fun game, very good. I liked it more than 3, that's for sure. I 100% did not did everything that you could have done in Fallout 4. But here's the problem with me on Fallout 4. On Fallout in general. I don't like Fallout that much. I'm surprised that that game was on my top 5 for this year. Like, I'm surprised it made it that much. Because, let me see. Let me open it up. I played a lot of it this year. Like, yeah, it's my 7th most played game with 37.6 hours. Like, that's insane. But yet, I didn't care about it. A lot of it was grinding me offline with the settlements and all that. So, I don't know. I think that's it doesn't deserve to be in this B tier, but it doesn't deserve the S tier. So A tier is perfect. Mega Man 1 and 2, technically. So let me tell you what happened. This was a recent stream. Mega Man 1, I played onto the final boss, and then I hit a button and it sent me back to the main menu and I had to replay it. It was fine because if you recall, Mega Man 1 is not part of the list, it's Mega Man 2. So it's okay. We just went straight up to 2, and 2 was hard but fun. But it's a platforming combat, which I am not great in. It's not a bad game. It's not a great game. think it deserves the top of C. Is that the lowest game in the, yeah. Interesting. Mass Effect 2, A tier. That's not even close. It should, and I know this one is the most controversial of them all. It's not System Shock, it's this one. I believe Mass Effect 2 is an A tier game, not an S tier. Maybe I just didn't explore the whole game. Maybe I didn't do everything in the game, but Mass Effect 2 was okay. Was much better than 1. Combat was better. The shattering was better. The world was better. Yes, the story was absolutely better. But I cannot see how we'll push it on S tier. And people say it's the best one. People say it's one of the best games ever. It's one of the best sequels ever. I'll say that because when you expand upon the game, then yeah, of course, the best one. But I cannot give it anything higher nor lower. I think that's a fair assumption. Middle of A. Might be controversial. All right, we're on the last few games, last 3 games. Hades, okay, that's an S tier. When it's your 4th most played game on your own console, and you still haven't finished it, yeah, you know it's an S tier game. And I have played this game countlessly offline. Not even online, offline. I play this game so much, and I yet to pass it. To be fair, I could push myself to do more, but I just want to take my time. But it's an S tier. Modern Warfare 2. Oh boy, Modern Warfare 2. You will think it's right beside Battlefield. Oh, this Modern Warfare 2, I had to play with mouse and keyboard too. That made it kind of interesting because I couldn't pass through the campaign so easily. Honestly, I don't think it's a debate. I think so. It's an A tier. Well, that's a good story, good gameplay, good memories, good stream. Yeah. And then Marvel Rivals. Oh boy. Yeah. That's a fair place to put it. A. Yeah. I don't think it's too controversial to have it on A. I can see some changes already gonna happen. But I'm gonna pick the top 5 real quick. Yakuza, Undertale, you, and you. Really? I'm gonna snub Silent Hill 2. Yakuza has to be there. Like, I'm not like that was easy to pick. Yakuza has to be there. Undertale has to be there. Risk of Rain 2 is the only one that I'm like, as much as I love it. Nah, it has to say like this. Borderlands 2, bottom of S. Yes, bottom of S. So I'm gonna make some changes before we rank these how they're supposed to be. Hey, dímelo. Journey has to go up. Journey going up. I'll put Resident Evil higher. That's it for the S tier. These 2 bottom, absolutely. I'm arguing to put Fear on the bottom of this. Fear was bad. It wasn't fun. F is for fun, and this one was missing it. Peggle and Market Simulator, they were just not... They were okay, but not fun to play. Every other game on C is okay. Every game on B. These are the games that I play for 2024. These are all the games that I played. So we're on the anniversary stream. We're ranking everything out here. I'm trying to see what will be the best. So I just put everything up. There's we're raging a little bit. I think this one's fine. I don't think anything has to go up or down. Maybe Hitman above Hotline Miami and above Peggle, but that's it. I know. Tony Hawk Underground 2 had to be C tier. B tier, Battlefield 3, Doom, Hotline Miami 1, Tony Hawk. This is fine. This is okay. I think this is fine. I think that's fine. Now the A tier, Marvel Rivals, Modern Warfare 2, Fallout 4, Hitman, and Mass Effect 2. Yeah, that's fine. Put Rivals over. Yeah, put Rivals over. Oh, no, not that high. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe recency bias. It definitely is recency bias. But it's a fun game. It's a fun game. Let's leave it like that. S tier. Resident Evil, Journey, Borderlands at the end because we cannot count it yet. I think Resident Evil there is fine. These three though. Yeah. These two are interchangeable. Give it the top of S. Oh, we'll get to top 5. We'll get to top 5. We're getting there. I think Silent Hill over Hades. That's fine. Whatever. All right. Top 5. I think the game of the year is Yakuza. I think Yakuza takes number 1. Risk of Rain has to be the bottom of 5. Like, it's good, but it's not as good as the other. Cuphead does. I think this might be it. Just like that. Yeah, I think that's the actual ranking. Top 5, number 5, Risk of Rain 2. It became my most played game of 2024 and ever in Steam so far. So yeah, I think it deserves top 5. Very fun game. Still haven't played in a while, but top 5. Cuphead on number 4. Gameplay was fun. The stream was fire, and it was just a good time. Just a good time. I think it deserves the top 4 spot. Top 3. Honestly, this could be interchangeable to all 3. No, it doesn't. These 2 can change. Undertale, just like Cuphead, really good stream, really fun time. Just a very long stream when it came fighting Sans and Undying, and having Chavera, Brittany, T, everybody here was a extra good time. And the game itself made me laugh so many times. The fact that you can play it in 4 different ways, it's very good. So Undertale deserves a top 3, and I will go back eventually. I will, and play it on the Pacifist run. Maybe. I'll think about it. Portal Revolution, number 2. Yeah, like I said before, the fact that this is a fan DLC. Let me change it. The fact that it's a DLC for a fan-made expansion for Portal 2, one of my favorite game of all time. And it had the voice actors, and it had the voice actors, the voice lines, the music, the world building, one of the hardest chambers I ever had. New mechanics, like it expanded above the world. Like, come on, this is Portal 3 for me. This is Portal 3 in my heart. So, and then Yakuza 0, number 1. Like, how can you not say Yakuza 0 is not the best game in this list? They give you basically 2 separate games in one, with the 2 different stories, world of Kiryu and oh, I forgot his name. Kiryu and I'm blanking. Uh, Kiryu and Majima. How can you not love the world that they did? And also the main thing that I love about Yakuza, which none of this game have. Let me look around before I say anything. Yes, which the one thing that Yakuza has over every other game in this whole list is the storytelling. The storytelling of Yakuza 0 has perhaps the best storytelling of this whole tier list that we have in front of us. The way that I haven't played Baldur's Gate. That's this year. This year we're playing Baldur's Gate 3 at some point. But the Yakuza 0 story this year was impeccable. It was too good. Yakuza 0, the story, the gameplay, the graphics, the cinematics. I almost cried at some point in Yakuza 0. And I was hyped in the whole thing. Ooh, sure, it's co-op, no? Or at least kind of co-op. Yeah, we can play at some point. I haven't bought it yet, but I will. I don't know, Yakuza. I think this is the list. This is the list. So I wanna hold up. I wanna compare it to last year. Oh. F tier, we put a lot more this year on F tier. Absolutely, we did. D tier, only 2 versus 3 last year. I will say, oh my god. I will say, hold on. There we go. I will say this year we put a lot more in C tier than the other days. You can do that if you want. Oh, I see what you mean. We'll talk about that later then. Because I'm gonna buy it eventually anyway, so. C tier, we only have 4 games last year. This year, we played a lot more C tier games. Yeah. B tier, around the same. I love that both Life is Strange are on the B tier. I didn't even notice that. It was a B tier game. I just want to point out, look how many A tier games were last year. Versus this year, we only have 5. And S tier, there were, what, 7? Versus the 5. And then top 5 has to be top 5. But it's the fact that do I want to zoom out? There we go. Let's bother. There we go. I mean, S tier's only one more last year, which was honestly Hogwarts Legacy, the one that introduced itself there. But A tier, oh my god, last year caked our asses. Yeah, there's more games on the top of this list than the bottom, versus this year there's more lists on the bottom than the top. If you count B tier. I guess they have. Yeah, but this year we have big games coming, which I'm about to say. I'm gonna make an early prediction on my top 5 for next year. Baldur's Gate, Persona 5 or 4. Elden Ring might be number, should be top 5. Hopefully, those 3 will be on my top 5. I think I'm gonna combine both of those at some point. So beautiful. All right. Oh, I messed up. It's fine. Let me see if I can save. Nope, that's fine. All right. I think that was everything that I had to go through. Yeah, let's just let me double check those real quick. One more time. The goals. 350 hours. Reach 100 followers. Complete 10 games. Complete 10 games. Reach 750. Do a 9-hour stream. Highlights. Make $100. We'll make those happen. Alright. I'm gonna whoop. Keep it over here then. Ooh, what am I doing? I'm gonna pause the stream so I can know where I'm gonna pause this. Then let's go to Marvel Rivals so I can get to gold. And then once we do that, we can go to Assassin's Creed or Crash Bandicoot. Let's see. So I'll be right back. Thank you.